What's up everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm really happy to introduce you Mr. Ash from Oilcity Pickups.
Hello.
So, welcome to the channel. Ash, pleasure to receive you.
Delighted to be here.
Pleasure to see you for the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I came last week, I
Yeah.
remember.
That's the one.
And we are here in Oilcity Pickups in London, and today we're gonna talk about, obviously, fries. Right?
Yeah.
Of course. Now we're gonna talk about pickups, and so just can you introduce yourself so we know you're Ash?
Yeah, I'm Ash. Been doing pickup winding for 10 years. Before that, I was a musician playing in all kinds of bands, from rock, punk, metal, all kinds of things. Teaching music for a while. And then basically I left music teaching, and one of my pupils suggested, why don't you wind pickups? So I thought, why don't I wind pickups? And I started researching it, and the rest is kind of history. And
so
10 years
it came out just from a passion, basically. Passion of pickups.
Yeah. And I've always, repaired guitars, pulled them apart, fixed them, seen what made them work. And I've been fitting replacement pickups since replacement pickups were available, which shows how old I am.
Well, yeah. Well, as long as you love pickups, yeah.
That's it.
That's an amazing idea. And when did you start your company?
It was 2010.
Oh wow, 10 years ago.
Yeah. And we didn't really start selling very many until 2011 because we were doing mostly research. And we started gradually kind of trickling them out on various different sites, and we set our own site, and it kind of went from there.
Nice.
We started working with people like Black Machine, Carillion Guitars, and that's just gone kind of onwards and upwards.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And so if you can go how do you make a pickup basically? Can you explain that?
Different sorts need different procedures, but if you take a humbucker, essentially it has two coils, which we wind with a certain number of turns of copper wire. The number of turns will partially govern how much power it's got.
Yeah.
More turns, more power. Those bobbins are then wax potted. They're put on top of a magnet assembly, whatever the magnet assembly is. It might be Alnica 5, Alnica 4, whatever you want.
What's the difference between the 4 and the 5?
All of the Alnico magnets have got a slightly different tonal characteristic. So Alnico 5 is kind of scooped.
Okay.
So you've got a lot of bass, you've got a lot of treble, and kind of it's scooped down in the mid frequencies. If you've got Alnico 4, it's kind of a flat frequency response. Alnico 2, it's got a kind of big hump in the mid frequencies. So it's kind of like using a tube screamer.
Yeah. That's how you crack the twin reverb.
That's it, yeah. But no, all
Gonna explain the story just after that because it's hilarious.
Ceramic is very powerful. It's got a very fast bass response, so it's used by a lot of people who are doing chugging and
modern metal.
And that's it. And then you have neodymium, which is what we've started working with, which is just the ultimate as far as chugging's concerned, because it's just no lag.
Yes, I tried this. I tried it, and all my days never heard something like this before. To be honest, it's quite impressive.
Well, we try and push the barriers and not just use what everyone else is using, because lots of people just go the traditional route, and it's PAF, and it's kind of all the usual stuff that everyone does. But we've tried to actually push the barriers out.
So it's almost like getting the same sound. That's how you mean, pushing the barriers.
Yeah, and
it's all similar.
I mean, I'll probably offend the purists by saying most PAFs sound like most other PAFs.
Yeah.
And we just want something that was for the modern guitarist. We did plenty of stuff that for for more traditional guitarists, but we wanted something that pushed the barriers of what you could do, particularly with extended range guitars and down tuning and things like that, which we didn't think enough people were really taking seriously and making pickups that were specifically dedicated to them. So
that's why I love them. No, it sounds I tried the new one you just mentioned.
The Neo Crossbreed.
The Neo Crossbreed, they're insane.
They are
insane. Oh my god.
They're an interesting combination because they've got a nice smooth top end and a really powerful bass end.
And the chug is like instant. You've got the presence, you've got... So basically, this new pickup, like when I tried this pickup before, it's like everything's coming from your hands. You can literally hear what's coming from your hands, not through like a process of like multi-effects or distortion or overdrive or something. That's quite impressive.
They're kind of wound for clarity, so that you know every note that you play stands out, and if you're playing a complex chord, you'll still get that complex chord even under quite a lot of gain. So that's the way it's meant to be.
Wow, they are amazing. They're amazing. I can't wait to try them again.
I mean, we do lots of other stuff as well. And that's
but I felt in love.
Yeah,
I felt in love with
love
it.
Is good. Love at play is even better.
Of course. And how many pickups do you do every year?
Oh, that's running into several thousand. I can't tell you exactly because I kind of lose track. I think we crossed through the 10,000. I might even be 15,000 pickup barrier a little while ago, and I kind of.
In 1 year?
No, that was but we crossed that barrier some time ago, and now I think we do probably about between 3,000 and 5,000 pickups a year, depending on.
Wow, and you're only 3?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's amazing.
We do, I basically don't have a life, so sometimes I sleep here, sometimes I forget I have a home to go to.
Yeah, it's like breathing pickups.
I see my wife and she goes, "Who's this stranger?"
After 20 years.
Yeah, that's it. 25.
Wow, that's literally amazing. And what type of gear do you enjoy the most? Like
myself playing, or
yes, yourself playing.
I've always been a Telecaster player.
Yeah,
I like the Devil's Canoe pedal. I played over the years. I've played Les Pauls. I've got a soft spot for Flying V's. But mostly, I always come back to Telecasters. I don't know why. It's just like an old pair of slippers. They just fit.
And the one that you just got here. Yeah. Oh my days.
Yeah,
that sounds so crazy.
That's my personal one that I enjoy playing a hell of a lot.
This one is And I've got a question that Joey, who's just filming this video, I'm gonna ask to Ash. What do you think between digital amps and regular amps?
Oh, now that's a real chestnut, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm currently personally using a digital amp, and it's really convenient.
So what do you use?
Katana.
Katana.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's just.
So it's more like in between. I guess,
I mean, they are all digital, but they're very warm and quite organic. I used a Laney for years. I still have a Laney, all valve Laney, but my back doesn't like the weight anymore. So it's it kind of has to take a back seat a bit now because the Katana can handle most of the things. In general, if I can do it, and if I've got someone volunteering to carry my gear, Joey, that'll probably be good. Then I'll probably take a valve amp, but the Katana's convenient.
Nice. And it's 2020, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey. And so what do you have? What's the plan for Oilcity pickups for this year, for example? Because it's
we'll be
January right now when we
really
this video, so.
Pushing on with the various types of the neodymium hybrids we're doing.
Yeah.
We've got various different output levels that we're going to be sorting out. The Neo Crossbreed's going to have basically 3 output levels that will be available. So there'll be a PAF level, there'll be an intermediate, and there'll be a oh my god, I cannot believe it's that loud level.
So yeah, we have to explain this twin reverb.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, no, we tested one of my pickups on a twin reverb, and they don't normally drive. They've just got so much headroom, and we were kind of driving on 3. But
so I'm just burned out after 3.
I will not. That was on the volume. Yeah.
So that's the power of Oilcity pickups. You can't have like
that was a silly powerful.
You're a fucking Marvel. A new superhero.
Yeah. No, I mean the thing is, we cannot be responsible for what happens to your preamps.
No, but that's quite amazing. That's amazing. And yeah, so I guess you've got UK guitar shows coming up.
Yeah, we have the Birmingham Guitar Show where we were last year. It was the first time we did it last year. We'll be there, hopefully bigger and better this year.
Yeah.
With Joey and myself, and we'll be having some special show deals and having fun talking to people.
Yeah.
And getting deaf.
Well, yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
And when is it again? I think it's the last weekend of February.
It's the last weekend of February, so it is February the 29th and March the 1st.
So come and say hi to the booth.
That's it. Come and say hi
and try some pickups.
Try some pickups, make some noise to compete with other people, which would be really good.
And I will be there too with Oilcity pickups this year, so just come and say hi. We give free cuddles and stuff. So
yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna make some shred a little bit.
Good deals.
All right, Ash, thank you so much for having me today.
And thank you, man.
Really appreciate that. And yeah, don't forget to come at UK Guitar Show last weekend of February. And don't forget to subscribe on the channel. And if you have any question, just let me know in the comment section and I will let Ash answer for you. So I see you for the next video, guys. Bye-bye.